All right, good evening, everyone. I call this meeting of Hamtramck City Council to order. Today is October 28, 2025, and it's 7:08 p.m. Would the clerk call the rolls, please?
Councilman Musa,
Yes.
Councilman Salman,
Yes.
Councilman Mahmoud,
Yes.
Councilman Al-Samiri,
Yes.
Councilman Hassan,
Yes.
Councilman Rafai is not here. Mr. Mayor, we do the forum.
All right, thank you. Please rise for the pledge of allegiance. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. All right. Let me first welcome our acting city manager for her first meeting, right? This is the first official meeting.
First one in this chair, yes, sir.
Well, welcome and congratulations on your appointment.
Thank you.
Do we have any community announcements today?
Yes, Mr. Mayor.
All right.
Let me announce that we have our trunk or treat tomorrow, October 29th at 5 o'clock, from 5 o'clock to 6:30. Do you know more about this? Oh, this is the police department. Do you know more about this? It's going to be at Zussman Park.
Yeah, so there'll be several agencies along with the fire department and everything else for kids, families.
They do this every year, so it's going to be tomorrow from 5 to 6:30. We do have a fall cleanup also scheduled for November 1st from 11 a.m. to 1 p.m. The meeting is at Hamtramck City Hall at 11 a.m., right? This is yours? You want to?
Yeah.
Okay.
So there's 3 meeting locations for the fall cleanup happening this Saturday. You can either meet at Sarah Garrett Park, at Veterans Park, or at City Hall to get supplies. And we're going to have a dumpster sponsored and provided by Hamtramck Recycling, so shout out to them and thank you. You can show up and pitch in for 2 hours. We just want to get the Hamtramck streets clean and looking nice before snowfall, and kind of pick up after the summer. So please spread the word and join. I have flyers in the hallway. You can grab them on the way out.
Thank you.
And we also have one more from Greg. He's going to tell you about the Hamtramck Public Library 107th Anniversary Breakfast Celebration.
Free breakfast.
Turn on the mic.
Mayor, council.
Greg,
Yes.
mic.
Next month, the library is going to be celebrating its 107th anniversary. In the past, while I was younger, we used to have a library dinner, and we ended the dinners with the 100th anniversary. So right now, in order to continue the celebrations, the library is organizing a breakfast on Wednesday. That's going to be November the 12th, right after the Veterans Day. And it's going to be served by Main Street Restaurant in the library from 10 o'clock until 1 o'clock. Everyone is invited. It's sponsored by the Friends of the Library. So we hope to see you there, and the general public and library patrons are invited to participate as well. Thank you.
Thank you so much.
That's all for public comment, or for announcements.
All right, thank you.
And if you don't mind, can I just point out the proclamation for Halloween, just the timing for the trick-or-treaters, just real quick?
Okay.
The proclamation states that on Thursday, October 30th, the curfew shall be in effect from 7 p.m. instead of the usual 10 p.m. That's usually like Devil's Night, also known as Angel's Night. On Friday, October 31st, which is Halloween, the trick-or-treaters, our designated hours shall be from 5 p.m. to 8 p.m. Thank you.
All right, thank you.
Mr. Chair,
Yes.
I'd like to suspend the law, recognize our congressman, Sherry Tinda.
Second. All right, welcome, Mr.
Mr. Chair.
Congressman.
Congressman?
You can go ahead.
No, you're
Yeah.
But it's your signature.
I had a history soccer, we are all in together. Anybody want to put the signature, they can put it.
Yeah, let's go take it. Let's hear from the congressman first. Welcome to our city council. It has been a while since we've seen you, maybe 2 years, I think.
Yeah, I was right here on this hot seat, not.
He only come during election time. And he supported against Palestine too.
Please.
Mayor, thank you for the invitation, council members. It's good to see you all. And I represent the 13th Congressional District. I'm just honored to represent, including the city of Hamtramck. And look, these are difficult times right now. As you know, the government is shut down. The SNAP benefits would end on November 1st. And I've been talking with a lot of my constituents, including constituents in Hamtramck. People are hurting, 1 in 4 people in our district use SNAP benefits. And this is only $6 a day per person, which is not a lot. And a rich country like ours, the richest country in the world, isn't feeding the poor and taking the food away from. So that is a lot of concern. We are trying to stock as much as we can supplies at food banks. The food banks are going to get overwhelmed. And at this stage, the two parties, the Republicans and Democrats, are far apart. There are not a good active negotiations going on to end this shutdown. So that is of very concerning. The issue here is about healthcare. Not only SNAP benefits that have been cut, we have also seen cuts in Medicaid, and then we have ACA subsidies that need to be extended, because in Hamtramck we have many small business owners that buy medical insurance on the open market, and those premiums are going to double and triple. So those are concerns. Healthcare is a huge issue, and I believe healthcare is a fundamental human rights issue that needs to be addressed. Many developed countries, in fact, we are the only developed country that doesn't cover healthcare for its citizens. So this is something of concern for me, concern for many in Washington, D.C., and that's what we are focusing on. We have a little bit of a leverage right now that we're trying to use to get healthcare, to make healthcare more affordable. So that's all this fight is about, just to put it plainly. I'm not here to do any partisan talk. I understand but I want to have a good relationship with the mayor, current mayor, the next mayor, the council, because look, regardless of our differences, our party differences, we are here to serve the people. There is so much common ground. And people need entrepreneurial opportunities. People need capital to start their businesses. We need to improve our school system, because I believe every child must get the best education. So there is just so much common ground between the council here, the mayor, the city administration, and we. So let's just focus on our common ground and make people's lives better. I personally grew up in poverty. I'm an entrepreneur myself. I understand the struggles every working families have every day, and so do you. And you care about making your lives for the people better. I mean, we get elected and we come to public service because we want to make people's lives better, improve the quality of life, and that's what I'm focused on. So I think there's a huge amount of common ground between you, what you're thinking is. I applaud you for your public service. And why you got into public service, just like why I got into public service, is to help people. So let's work together. I'm here. The mayor has my cell phone. Many of you have my cell numbers. You have my personal email. Let's connect with each other, continue to connect with each other. I want to continue to bring more federal dollars to your district.
Mr. Chair.
Yes.
Thank you, Congressman. Can I talk first,
Yes.
please? Thank you for coming. You mentioned that the two parties are far apart, but I give them credit. They were united against me in the hearing. That's a big accomplishment. Well, thank you for coming. Councilman Hassan, you want to say something?
Mr. Congressman, thanks for your service. 2018, you ran for governor,
Yes, sir.
and also you served 3 years as a state rep, 2 terms, 1 partial.
2.
Yeah, 2, but then you are the congressman.
Yes.
our request Hamtramck from the council and the residents of Hamtramck, we need some grant money because of we have a safety grant as many as we can have if you have any opportunity. The water system, we are very right now broke.
Yes.
We need some help.
Yes.
Water is the second life.
Yes.
So our water bill is going up. If you can help us anything grant with the sewer system, water, anything related, any development, please, we are requesting for you to, like you said, we want to build a relationship
Yes.
as elected official to elected official.
Yes.
And I wish I will see you more often to hear. And also, personally, my back home, Bangladesh, it is something political, we don't care. We need a justice. That's all. I want you to support the justice.
Yes.
And I want you to support here, Hamtramck, because I'm the elected official from Hamtramck.
Yeah.
I need as many as dollar amount you can bring to us, please.
Councilman Hassan, that's my goal as well, bringing federal dollars. I brought so far, just in 3 years, $25 million to this district. Many communities like yours come to me and they have a project, whether it's removing lead pipes in city of Wayne.
Yeah.
I brought money for that.
Right now, we are expecting, because we have the water system is please.
True.
Yeah,
So
thank you.
reach out to me. It's very a competitive process, but every year I get to bring about $15 million.
Oh my God, next year is me.
Yeah, so I would like to see one of
Please.
your proposals
Yeah,
in there.
we'll make it.
I want to bring it because it's about people. It's about people. It's not about politics. It's about people.
We need it, who needs it?
Yes.
Yeah,
And
so I thank you, Congressman. I just want to remind you like that 2 years ago we submitted some projects and then I received an email to apologize that you will not move forward with those 2 projects. So I hope this time you move forward with some projects that
Sure.
you submitted.
Sure, it gets very competitive. We got 60 proposals and I can only fund 15 of them.
Okay.
But I hope next year your proposal will be in there.
Number one.
Thank
Thank
you.
you.
All right, thank you all for watching.
Yeah, let's go.
Mr. Mayor, I'm gonna echo the same thing. This is one of the historical city in the Michigan
Yes,
and most immigrant migrant city.
yes,
So we need more help than anybody else.
yes.
Our sewers line, our LEs, probably this is the only city that have LE system, and our road doesn't cover with the LEs. So we
Yes.
need money, extra grant for fixing our LEs. People really struggling.
Yes,
So keep an eye on our,
Yeah.
what we submit to you for the grant money.
yeah.
We'll greatly appreciate it.
And we get a lot of calls for our immigration issues from Hamtramck.
Most definitely, yes.
And then we've been able to solve some of those problems.
Thank you.
So let people know, they can reach my office, canada.house.gov. Even though the government may be shut down, but my office is full staff.
Thank you.
And we continue to, we served about 3,400
Let's go.
constituents.
As you know, as an elected official, we get hit because we are grassroots organizer.
Yeah, bring this.
Yes, we need to make sure all the bracket, when she start working, Brenda Lawrence, for the lead surface in Hamtramck
Yes.
to finish the whole project.
Yes.
That's Hamtramck, we need this project.
Yes.
If they finish it, the city is gonna be better.
Yeah, let's do it, let's do it. Yeah.
Thank you. Thanks for visiting.
Yeah. Yeah. That's very good. Yeah.
Do you have the, let's see. Bring that.
Mr. Okay.
You can go in here.
Oh, you guys, you're my leader.
All right.
Okay.
All of
Yeah.
Which one are you looking at?
We'll just do it.
All right, thank you so much.
Thank you.
Thank you. This is an honor,
Thank you.
and I'm just a phone call away.
All right, thanks.
All right.
Try to do something for our taxes.
Yes.
Very high taxes in Hamtramck.
Thank you all.
So elected official, this is the 3 point for legislative, Michigan municipal.
Yes.
I was at that. Mr. John?
استرجاع. بدأ يخلص البراجل.
All right, so we move to the proclamations, recognitions, and presentation on
We
that.
already did that, Mr. Mayor. I pointed out the Halloween date,
Okay.
the timing.
All right, do we have any additions or deletions to the agenda?
Yes,
Councilman Smail, go ahead.
I got, we need to add a bond, zoning bond for Hamza Shawat. We need this,
You want to appoint Hamza
Hamza Shawat, yes,
as a member of the zoning board?
a member of the zoning board.
Second.
And I have another issue.
1 second, I'm sorry,
by
one
one.
at a time.
So Councilman Smail wants to appoint Hamza Shawat to the zoning. As you know, all of you, zoning is a city council appointment.
Yes.
It's the only board and commission that's appointed by the city council, not the mayor. But it has to be confirmed by the mayor too.
Do you want, I'm sorry, I apologize. Do you want to add it to the consent agenda?
Yes, another resolution for,
Oh, I'm sorry, we're still not done. I'm sorry. We still have to vote on it.
Yeah.
Is there a second?
Yeah,
I did.
Councilman Hassan seconded. All in favor?
Aye.
Okay, go ahead, Mr. Councilman.
yeah, the house for address 3381 Tremes, gonna bring it back to the owner, same one we did the last years.
Is it,
So it's a house that was foreclosed on, that's sold to the city.
What's
He
it-
wants to resell it to the owner. What's the address, Councilman?
3381 Tremes.
sell it or just like what we paid for?
Yeah, last
like,
year as well.
Right, but
details?
he's not
They did
figured out
house,
the exact
they
price,
put it
from what I
back to the
understand,
owner.
but he just
I
wants to
know.
discuss it. but it-
What's going on with some other properties?
Hold on, we're gonna discussion, then we'll talk.
So I
Okay.
want to add it
Well, the
to
thing
discuss
is,
it.
how do you want me to word the resolution if you don't know the details yet?
Be a discussion.
Just discussion
Oh,
regarding
discussion?
332 under it.
Yeah.
I need a second.
Yes, for discussion, yes.
All in favor?
Aye.
Any more additions?
Mr. Chair,
Yes, Councilman, go
I
ahead.
like to add the closed session, city business.
Do you have a second?
Second.
Yes,
All in favor of that?
Aye.
yes.
I heard 3 ayes, okay.
So we're gonna add the discussion as B, add closed session, then I need a agenda approval.
No, you should, there's 2 things added, remember?
Yeah, I have 3 things added.
Right,
There's
but what's
1,
the
2,
closed session?
I'm sorry?
So what's C?
Nothing, B.
Don't we have an A though?
Yeah, we only have an A.
Yeah,
Well, 1 was added to consent agenda. The zoning is added to consent agenda.
Oh, okay.
Zoning can go.
I'm sorry.
Yeah.
Sorry.
Mr. Chair,
yes, Councilman.
I'd like to make a motion to approve the amended
Agenda.
agenda.
All second.
All in favor?
Aye.
All right, so amended agenda is approved. You good?
Oh,
Okay.
yeah.
All right, so we move to the public comments, please.
Thank you. I'm gonna read the email public comment first. This is from Amy Memminger. Good evening. I am writing this comment in awe as to how irresponsible and endangering the city has been when handling sexual assault threats and many stalking criminal police reports over the last several years. Due to the inaction and in some cases abuse and discrimination from some patrolmen and some detectives, I have filed several civil rights complaints to the state of Michigan on account of my status as a disabled female resident. These complaints have been processed, accepted, and served to you. The state of Michigan civil rights investigator has tried to contact you, and I say you, meaning the city, and Police Department with no response. We are now in Department Order Number 3. I have given her the names of all acting officers of this government and have sent emails to supervisors and acting officers with no response. I've told your detectives to inform supervisors and CC'd them in emails. No response. Are these your tactics when your officers break the law, ignore your residents and state of Michigan certified mail-in phone calls? How wild did I have to reach you this way and reveal why so you can take me seriously? Do your jobs. I expect that my investigator will hear from the city attorney, the deputy police chief, or our new acting city manager tomorrow, Amy Meminger. In person, Naji Chowdhury.
Yeah.
3 minutes.
I got you. Okay, so good evening, everyone. My name is Naji Chowdhury, and I am made in Bangladesh. I'm a lifelong Hamtramck resident. So I've been hearing from a lot of residents who feel there's growing disconnect and miscommunication between city staff and the community. Many people don't know where to go for updates, how to get accurate information, or even who to contact when issues arise. So my question is, what plans does the city have to improve communication and transparency with residents? Would the city consider creating a central media or communications entity, something that could share clear, consistent information across all social platforms and languages, so everyone stays informed and engaged? Hamtramck deserves clear communication that reaches every resident, not just a few.
Thank you. Naim Chowdhury.
Sit down.
Yeah, we'll address that. I mean, sometimes they use the Facebook page for updates, but also we have now a new acting city manager who is gonna take responsibility along with Omar, the administrative officer. They will work together to improve the communication with the residents. And we recommend, like you mentioned, adding different languages, which the majority of the people in Hamtramck speak, such as Arabic and Bangla, in addition to English and other languages if necessary. Thank you.
And we also have a new website it's only a year old, so it's updated and easy to use all the way around.
Yeah, thank you. Go ahead.
Tfadal, Naim.
All right. Good evening, folks. Assalamu alaikum, Honorable Mayor, City Council, City officials, and beloved residents. My name is Naim Lian Chowdhury. I live on 10021 Conan Street for the last 20 years. I've been in this country 31 years.
Who doesn't know Naim?
Thank you. Appreciate that, Mayor. I just wanted to address this upcoming election. City of Hamtramck will hold a municipal election on Tuesday, November 4th, 2025, for the offices of mayor and 3 seats on the city council. I encourage all eligible residents to participate, to cast your vote by coming into City Hall or going on to the election day, which is the live day, to vote for Hamtramck, which will shape the future of our community. As you know, I'm on the ballot as City Council, Naim Chowdhury, and I have been serving this community for a long time. I'm an experienced candidate. I interact with communities every day. I believe that I deserve to be on the City Council because I live here, I work here. I'm always seeing our beloved residents daytime, nighttime, anytime. And therefore, I can communicate with them any day, anytime. Also, I would encourage to vote for the best candidate that you think is fit for the seat and will support you, not for the seat, it will support the community as a whole. Also, the community feels like that we're not in safe city anymore, whatever reason. But some of us know what's going on. So I would encourage that elected official to have more police force more communications with the residents, or way to understand community's needs. Communities are complaining that they don't get the services when they call. Right now, I would say that it's because we're not engaging with the communities, or they're not responding properly, punctually. That is what I hear on the streets. And also, the community is very upset with these water bills that kept rising. You know, community here is not that much rich. You know, we're working class family, middle class families. The water bills is like paying a car note, almost. So I would appreciate if you guys come up with a plan. If I may have additional minute, please, Mayor. That will help the communities. You know, families struggling, and as you heard that from the Congress, that the SNAP and food benefits will cut off or shut down. You know, that would frustrate the communities, those who depend on those things. And therefore, I would strongly encourage city officials, directors, or those who are in charge to come up with the solutions for the water bill decrease, as well as any way to bring some relief to the communities. That's all. Thank you so much for your time. God bless you. Good luck to everyone. Assalamu alaikum.
Thank you. Mark Horai, please.
Mr. Mayor, speaking of the water, someone posted on Facebook, it's a mini Moran waterfalls. He said, every day I walk by, I see water running throughout the day and night. Who's taking the responsibility for this? I don't know if anybody can.
DPD.
Talk to John.
Let's stop here, you can give the answer maybe. Thank you. Go ahead.
Thank you. Just wanted to go over a couple of things. When I saw streets banner here, I didn't really recognize it at first, but after somebody said it was him, I kind of figured, I said, this guy looks kind of familiar. But one thing where we kind of separate our views, he's far more pro-Israel than I am. He's not really pro-Palestinian, and that's something to point out. He was questioned about that during the war, and he's pretty much pro-Israel, far more pro-Palestinian, as the Indian people are, the Hindu people are. In fact, there's Indians actually were in Gaza fighting for the Israeli side and supplying the Israeli side, along with the Ukrainians, along with some other people that were in there, including a few Americans were there too. So just want to mention that because the BDS resolution was before the Senate Foreign Relations Committee. I saw that, I think it was Senator Cruz mentioned it. And we're really proud of that, but it went over like a lead balloon at the committee meeting. But I didn't see the entire meeting. And I know Ted Cruz, and I asked him about this years ago. I was at a party with him with Ron Weiser at the Cadillac building. I asked him, what are you doing about Palestine? He didn't say anything. He loved to talk about his father, who was the president of Cuba. It's a Cuban problem, but he didn't like to talk about Palestine at all. He gets a lot of money from the AIPAC and the pro-Israel cause. So you got to understand that. So just want to mention that. Congratulations to Mr. Sadman on dismissal of felony charges. And there's one misdemeanor charge, which I don't think that's going to go very far. But that's good news for Mr. Sadman. And other than that, my only statement at this time is to say I support peace in Gaza and the West Bank. And I hope we continue to promote that here. Thank you.
Thanks, Mark.
I want to comment about that. We already, as an organization, BAPAC, went to the Sherry congressman. We already told him strongly whatever he is supporting, and he cannot do that anymore. And he has to either neutral or has to be the Palestine side. So let's watch, he want to build a relationship, and we see how this goes. We very strongly spoke to him.
Thank you.
Ms. Ray, just before you cut it off, I just wanted to mention again for election, we will be open on this Saturday from 8 to 4, so regular business hours for election purposes only. So if anybody needs to come in, register, pick up a ballot, Friday will be our last day to mail out a ballot. So Saturday's open for everybody for election to come in. Election day is Tuesday, start at 7, end at 8 o'clock. I think that's all. We didn't confirm, we get regular confirmation for the write-ins on Friday, so I don't want to speak on those yet. But yeah, if anybody has any questions, contact the clerk's office.
No more comments?
Take your ballots that we gave you to your house. No, I know what you meant. But again, take your ballots from your house. If you want to vote at the precinct, take them with you. You can vote them at the precinct. You don't have to be issued another ballot at the precinct. That's it for public comment.
All right, thank you. All right, we move to the consent agenda. This is approved with a single motion with no discussion. We have approval of minutes from the October 14, 2025 regular city council meeting. B, approval of invoice register date ending October 28, 2025. C, approval of pre-approved expenditure date ending October 28, 2025. D, resolution 2025-128 approving cancellation of regular city council meeting scheduled for November 11, 2025. E, resolution 2025-129 approving 1926 Belmont Neighborhood Enterprise Zone application for submission to State Tax Commission. And then the added
131.
resolution.
131. It'll be 131.
The next one is 130.
The last one we have on the agenda is 130. So we added the zoning resolution, so that would be
I have
20.
129 here.
Do you have 129?
Yeah. So it's gonna be
This should be
130.
the
This is one.
F.
Oh,
It should be the F, that's
just
all.
one moment. You know what? IT is using my computer right now, so I can't really get into it. But, okay. It's
Okay, so the
129.
added resolution adding Hamza Shawat, suggested by Sumairi, to the zoning board of appeal.
Motion.
Second. It's already consent agenda, isn't it? It's already under F.
No. I apologize. Hold on. E, right?
Mhm.
A is already 2025-130. So we're adding another resolution. Even if it's in consent agenda, it's going to be 131.
So
It's so,
after the new business?
no. It's just a new resolution. It doesn't matter where we put it on the agenda.
Name of 131,
It's
that's
gonna be
okay.
the next
Okay, that's fine.
resolution.
Number
Yeah.
131, yeah.
Okay,
So you put the number that you think is right, and then
okay.
it is adding a member to the zoning board of appeal. And then I got a motion by Councilman Wahid, and then second.
I got second.
All in favor?
Aye.
All right, thank you. Okay, next is the new business. We have, first items are resolution 2025-130, approving agreement between City of Hamtramck and AFSCME. I don't know what the hell that stands for, but.
Ask me.
Ask me, yeah. Okay.
American Federal State City and Municipal Employees.
Okay, thank you. Local 666.
Yeah, Mr. Mayor, I spent the better part of this afternoon reading through this, discussed it at length with Amir, but we've decided to let Amir go and present this just because I feel like I
Zach and
wouldn't,
Amir over several months
I wouldn't do it justice.
negotiated this.
All right, thank you.
So, Mr. Mayor, this is an agreement which is for 4 years. Last one was for 3 years. And this one, we've been negotiating with them for several months now. And we finally concluded this. The agreement calls for 5%, 6%, 5%, 6%, 5% increase next 4 years in their wages. The total increase in 4 years would be about $312,000, and annually it would be around a little less than $80,000 per year. The employees, we have about, I think 26 employees or something like that. And these employees work in, different areas of the city. So the impact would be to the general fund, the road fund, and the water fund. So that's where, it'll be spread out.
Okay. Yeah, I remember now that we spoke about it.
Yeah,
You
so-
kept calling it ask me.
Ask me.
Yeah, so now I remember.
Yeah.
Okay. So, you think that's a good deal?
It's a very fair, the last agreement was for 3 years, and it was 666. This time around is 6565.
Okay.
So it's a fair agreement. We had to address a few areas where we were having a lot of problems retaining employees, especially in the areas of dispatchers. So we put a little bit of shift premium to them, like 25 cents for the afternoon shift and 50 cents for the night shift and things like that. We also put in some incentive for the workers to, go for certain certifications that are needed, which will help in their job and performing their job, and which will be good for the city. So there are certain incentives built into it.
Okay.
So the health coverage, there's no change in health coverage, so remaining same? No, it's the same. Everything else is the same as the last agreement.
So, Mr. Chair,
Yes,
you're saying the 5% or 6% increase?
Yeah, 5% the first year, 6% the first year, 5% the second year, then another 6% the third year, and 5% the fourth year.
So every year's average is 5.5?
Right.
Okay.
Health coverage is very expensive now these days, so. Right, they're already part of the health coverage that we provide to all the, city employees.
Right, so my point is, while you keep it remaining same, I wish you could have negotiated more, 6%, maybe less than 6% starting off with, and then go a little bit higher. Maybe 4 or 5, or 3, 4, 5, 6.
I think this was a very fair, increase, considering all the inflation that people are facing, and, generally these are some of the lowest workers in the city in terms of their salaries. That's why the impact is low if you compare it to some of the other unions.
Okay, I'm okay with that.
All right. If there's no more questions, we can vote on that, please.
Councilman Hassan?
Yes.
Councilman Al-Samiri?
Yes.
Councilman Mahmoud?
Yes.
Councilman Sedman?
Yes.
Councilman Musa?
Yes.
Mr. Mayor, Resolution 2025-130 approved.
Thank you. The next one is discussion of the house that was taken to auction and the possibility of returning it to the owner. We would like to hear the reasons and what happened, and is it just some mistake or some negligence? We would like to hear the reason why it was taken, and if it's fair to help him get his home back or not.
I think resolution is not yet studied yet, right?
It's for discussion, right?
Yeah.
So-
We have to make a motion.
Yeah, okay, let's, so can I get a motion to discuss that?
Make a motion for discuss.
Second.
Okay, so we can go ahead and discuss that. You have some updates about it, or?
First,
I'm prepared to speak about it. I was asked to be
Oh.
here because I heard it was
Okay.
going to be added.
Mr. Chair, let me speak about this. This is the previous practice we've been doing long time. But it is happened when it was get the foreclosed and goes to the Wayne County. And previous couple of resolutions she brought to us is part of that. Anything goes there, they're given us, we take it. After that situation, what we gonna do? There is a couple of more also properties here, owner by like a mistake or short of money, family issue, all those things, and they also want it back, but we cannot give them like whatever they owe. We could be consider reasonable money, okay, to given to them, not doing the auction. So we are okay with that. We have done previous and we'll do again. it is very helpful for the Hamtramck city residents, and everybody could have a situation, maybe had the situation, but has to be the previous owner has to do that one. So today discussion, I don't want to take any decision today. Next council meeting, maybe then economical development, attorney, city manager, both and party, both has a discussion, a reasonable price, and come to us, and I don't have any issue.
Okay, so I want to mention that throughout my term over the past 4 years, we went into similar situations, but there were, for example, of the house, if the family lives in that house, we can try hard to help them. If it's a house for rent and there was some negligence, then that would be a problem. If it's a commercial building, then that's an issue. But I remember one time there's a building where the owner pays $8,000 a year for tax. So they paid it for 3 years, the most recent years, but they owed $700 only 3 years ago, 3 years prior. So we knew that there was a mistake. It doesn't make sense that you pay $8,000 a year, but 3 years ago there was $700 that wasn't paid, and they took it based on that. So we helped that family because it was a mistake. The thing was, the letters used to come to a different address. So we want to hear about this one. Is it similar situation?
Okay, can we speak with that one? The owner, they have some issue for confused. Long time, over 15 years, he got different address. Wayne County, they have late taxes. They keep sending him different address.
No.
He don't know this issue. For many years. He have some agent. He pay every month, every year, taxes, water bill, and the house is rental. Every 2 years, they take inspection, everything is pretty clear.
Okay.
They don't know they have some issue from long time, and they go different state for mailing address. They don't know they have his house is gonna be foreclosure. How are we gonna fix this issue?
So it's similar to what I just mentioned, right? Like they used to send the letters to a different address that you didn't know about?
Yes.
Do you have any more information? Go ahead.
I can, yeah. As context, when we talk about reselling homes that had been foreclosed to a previous owner, I think in addition to them being the prior owner, them having some sort of financial distress has also been important in the past. That was the St. Aubin house that we worked on last year.
Okay.
And then also that it really had truly been owner occupied. So Mayor, you mentioned if it was at all rented, that would be an issue.
Principal residence.
Right, principal residency exemption, exactly. That's really what we mean by owner occupied. So a couple things with this house. I'd been in conversation with their property manager since before we even voted to purchase the houses that we bought through right of first refusal. This is different in a couple key ways that it makes me concerned about not sending it to auction. I have sympathy for the address mix-up, but it was rented out. The owner did keep collecting rent when it was foreclosed and was not owned by that person. I sent a notice letter to the tenants of the first floor. It's a 2-unit home, letting them know that the city had purchased it and they should stop paying rent, which was being collected and shouldn't have been. So we were trying to let the folks know that the city has no interest in kicking residents out of their house, right? That's like why we have this compassionate practice. And that tenant had expressed that they wanted also a chance to buy it.
How long you do that one? How long?
How long ago?
Yeah, how long we go to make let them know the house is gonna be foreclosure? Few months. The house, when you have any violation of tax late fees, it's gonna be 3-4 years. This Wayne County, they send different address, 3-4 years, the owner here no.
So
they just pay everything under this month. Taxes and water bills. Any violation, they came to him, they fix it. He don't know they have the house is gonna be foreclosure. They go different state. And then 2 months ago, let me finish. 2 months ago, the owner of the house is gonna be for this evening. 2 months. August and September. And the house is registered rental. That the owner, he knows the house is gonna be foreclosure, they don't know. How are we gonna fix this issue?
Mr. Chair,
Yes, Councilman.
the young lady our director tried to explain to what really was situation. That's all to us. And we have a councilman also explained to us. And there is also, we're gonna consider financial situation also.
Okay.
She agreed with us, so, and we're gonna have I believe, Mr. Mayor, we're gonna have a meeting with the party and attorney, city manager, and the economical development director, have a seat together and come to the conclusion for us, and that will be the best solution, I feel, because if we argue each other, it's nothing gonna happen today. That is the best decision, that's the discussion I think we are in now.
Okay, like I said, the priority for us is to help our residents get their properties back. As long as there is no clear negligence that happened or, violations that were done on purpose. I mean, so yes, we can discuss that with the city attorney, with the acting city manager, and with the owner, and see how we can help them get their property back in a legal way.
Yes.
Without breaking the law.
One thing I think we've talked about is that, prioritizing the resident is important, and the tenants and occupants of the home, if the resident is really who we're serving, in my mind, it isn't fair to not give them an opportunity to bid on the house as well. It is certainly possible that the old owner also bids and submits a very competitive bid, because this is not a situation, from my understanding, where there is financial distress. It was an address mix-up. However, he owns multiple properties in this state and other states. He understood that he gets tax bills both from the city and state. In this case, he only paid one, and he should have understood that. So I think we could argue that is some negligence. I have concerns about the tenants, and we've been working to try to resolve that. The most fair choice and transparent choice, I think, would be to auction the home, and that's staff's recommendation at this time.
Mr. Mayor, thank you. Thanks, we heard from you, and we'll go from the next step. Thank you, ma'am.
Thank you. All right, so with that, we're done with the new business. And so we move to the
closed session.
To the reports. We have some reports. I don't have much to say. We'll start with the mayor's report. Probably the most significant event that happened over the past 2 weeks is my confirmation hearing, which I think it was, I do think it was not fair. Like, there was a lot of misinformation and deception by the media that every question was based on. And I don't think I was given the opportunity to express my knowledge about the main subject, which is the Kuwaiti-American relationship. I prepared myself very well to impress them of how much I know, of even small little details, statistics, and names, everything. There was zero question about that. It was all about the media, the social media, which was biased. And every senator would ask a question and say, this year you liked the comment, while the fact is like 7-8 years ago. You try to convince them you would not have a productive conversation when it's all biased and misinformation. So I believe it was not, the questions were not fair. Even that, they brought a big sign about, that I liked something long time ago that called the Jewish something. I had to go back years and years ago after the hearing, because I was trained to just say, this is, there was misinterpretation, taken out of context, and it doesn't really represent my sentiment. That's all. I didn't know that the whole hearing will be about that like. So I had to go back years and years ago to look for that post, because I never bothered to look at the details because I thought it was misinformation. And then I found that the post was talking about vote for Bernie Sanders against Biden. You know, at that time I was Democrat. And the last sentence, and I talked about Obama and Trump in the same post. And then I said at the end, prayers for the Jew, don't let him down. So I was a supporter of Bernie Sanders at the time. So that, the troublesome comments, there was a comment by him prior, when I looked. He said, are they paying money? If they're paying us money, we will vote for them. If not, it's enough that we tried Trump and Abdurrabbu, who was the president of Yemen at that time. They hit us hard, the Yemenis. That was the first comment. Then I responded and said, here in America, we don't give money. We don't give 2,000, neither 70. I referred to the 70, which is a 70 square in Yemen, where there were claims that the regime was giving people 2,000 to go to protest in the 70 square. So I said, here there's no 2,000, neither 70, or neither 2,000 nor 70. Then he responded, he said, they all monkeys. They will tax us even on the air we breathe. So the whole conversation is about the presidential candidate. It is not about the Jewish. It was taken out of context. Just read his first comment, and you will see he's talking about Trump and Abdurrabbu, who's the president of Yemen. And the main post is talking about Bernie Sanders and Biden. So they took it out of context and made it sound like it's a valid information, and you know, this is what you did, you are anti-Semitic and all that stuff. So I wasn't given enough time to express myself, and then I had to go back and look at the details, which, and I told them I had a bad habit in the past. I used to click, everybody who comes to my page, I would click on his comment, just as a welcome to my page. It doesn't mean I agree with you. Especially when I'm arguing with him, I'm telling him things that are against what he's saying. So just to, if they decide to disqualify me based on this, I think it's a shameful point on the history of the United States of America, because it's not great, the information are inaccurate, taken out of context, everything is documented there. Luckily, this post was not deleted. I went back to it and I printed it. I was asked by the Senate to send any clarifications. I sent them everything. At this point, whether I get confirmed or not, it would be an honor for me. I'm not mad about if I don't get confirmed, as long as I maintain the support of the community. And I found tremendous support from the community, because everybody thinks that the hearing was not fair, the questions were not fair. You know, my priority would be the interest to protect the interests and safety of the American people, not any other country. But there was zero questions about that. We'll wait for the vote. I know there are some talk about the media and stuff, but I was advised by the president to wait for the vote and then go from there. It's going to be an honor for me to serve the United States of America, whether as an ambassador or from a different position. And the most important thing for me is to continue serving our community. As long as I don't lose the support of the community, then I'm still a winner. So just wanted to mention that, and I think it's history for us as Hamtramckans, and that we reached this point, and the journey is not finished yet. You know, we're still in the beginning. So we'll hear over the next 2 weeks about the next step for me. And I would like to take this opportunity to thank our community for the support and for everything, because without their support, I wouldn't be where I am today. Without their support, I wouldn't be in the Congress, you know, being briefed and getting confirmed, or, you know, attending the hearing, or in the White House. This is all because of the support of the community, which is very I'm very proud of, and I will continue to be their voice. Nobody can silence me. This is just the beginning, like I said, and I will continue to serve the community from anywhere, whether it's domestic or international. I will not forget the support of the community. And I want to take this opportunity to thank President Trump for his support. He called me when I was flying from Washington, D.C., back to Michigan, and I was already in the plane, and it was about to take off. And I was like, should I answer or not? It's about to take off. I was like, you know what, let me answer. I'm not gonna, because he may not be available when I get to Michigan. So I had a conversation with him, and he was very supportive. I can say that he's still supportive and he's loyal, and I thank him for the trust that he placed in me. He told me, give it a shot. Let's see what's the vote gonna be, and if not, then I will have something better for you. So let's see what's gonna happen. Thank you so much, and we move to the Mayor Pro Tem report.
Thank you, Mayor. Thank you, people, audience for coming and joining with us today.
Is your mic on?
Mr. Mayor, I was a little bit see your interview. I'm really proud of you. The much struggle you face, and you tell one thing to our congressmen. Yeah, they're divided, but when the coming to your issue, they are very united to put you down. Whole community with you, myself with you, Mr. Mayor. I wish you very, very good luck, and inshallah you'll find some destination where you deserve it.
Thank you.
My community, especially Hamtramck residents and citizens, November 4th, 1 week later, we have an election. Everybody come out, choose your candidate, support who the best for your community and best for your to serving. Can I say something?
You're getting close.
Okay. Thank you very much to give me the opportunity, and if I have an opportunity to serve you.
That's it. Nope, that's pushing it. Sorry.
Thank you.
Okay.
Anyone else from the council members?
Oh, thank you for the audience for being here, spending time with us. We had really good discussion, and as Madam Mayor, Madam Clerk, saying that, I'm sorry, I apologize.
No, it's an honor. Thank you so much.
As long as you don't call me that.
No way. So, it's a lot of absentee ballot people still holding their homes. They send it out to the clerk office I think it's getting a little tight to be mailed. Bring it in, drop it to the office, or there's the 2 boxes, one in front of the police office and one outside. And I request everyone to participate in the election. Your vote is your voice. All right, thank you.
Thank you. Any other reports?
Yes.
Councilman Sumeri, go ahead.
Yeah, I'd like to thank everyone come today for this meeting. And like thank many time for Mayor Amir Ghalib working for Hamtramck. They change a lot of things, make the city is better for everything. Thank you very much.
Thank you so much, and we haven't forgotten about the federal aid. We're still following up with them, and even I will continue to follow up even after I leave my office.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Mr. Chair.
Yes, Councilman Hassan, go ahead.
First of all, he was very strong. He was never nervous. When Ted Cruz tried to tell me yes or no, yes or no. It was not the professional way to tell. He should give you the time or opportunity to explain. And most of the comment or Facebook, all those things, it went from in Hamtramck people to over there, most of them. So there is some people jealous also, because you talking to the President of the United States on and off. Other people cannot even talk to the senator. So there is a lots of jealousy thing also happening. So whatever you have done, you build yourselves, but with the community. If community did not make you mayor, you never had a chance to go all those things.
Sure.
is the community. This community is the power. Second, I'd like to thank you. You already mentioned him, Congressman Sherry, about the proposal. I never know, you never told me. So, you never make the Hamtramck first priority. I believe after today, he's gonna make the first priority something, at least. So my intention is to bring him here, bring $1, is still $1 for Hamtramck. He's still serving our area. Whatever he has done for against the Palestine, we strongly told him, stop it. If not, you cannot be in the next congressman. And also, big role about the Bangladesh, we tell him to stop it. Let's go to Bangladesh as a justice. What Bangladesh want to do, not you. All those things, water bill, everybody talking about it. Water fund, we have the money, so we can do the frozen for the water bill increase. Next few years, we can do it, and then we can go from there. Also, water, if you see the water leak, first your job to call the 911, let the officer know the water is here, and it's their job to talk to the deputy director. Deputy director right away he send his people. I have been done that long time. So anybody see the water leak anywhere, right away, don't wait for to call someone else. Who gonna call who? 911. I see the water leak here. I did 3:30 in the morning to the 911 long time ago. The response, and that time Steve Shaya was the deputy director. He sent the people right away and fix it. So all those things we can do better. And also, Hamtramck residents has to, next election is coming. They have to think, they have to vote who can take care of the Hamtramck. Not the who you like or family member or the friend member. Because no matter what, finance showing the budget things, you're gonna see reality very soon. So it's not easy days coming. So we have to work together to make the Hamtramck city better. Thank you.
Thank you. Go ahead, Councilman.
Thank you everyone for joining us tonight. Today in the Senate Conference, no matter what happens, we all have you have our support, and our community have your support.
Thank you.
And one thing I have to add, like, as long as our innocent Palestinian brother giving the blood, we will not support Israel. If for reason like if you give up the ambassador position, it's okay. Like, we will not support Israel as long our innocent blood of Palestinian brother is taken out. Thank you.
Thank you, Councilman. So as you know, we are enjoying the value of freedom of speech in this country, and at this point, the people of Hamtramck tell me what to do. I'm an elected official by the people of Hamtramck. So there were a lot of stuff that I was asked about, which is the decision of the people here, not even my decision as a person. So this should be recognized that in the United States, in the local government, every person, every mayor or elected official has to do what the people tell them to do. So the people of Hamtramck tell me what to do, not anybody else. At this time, not even the president. If I get confirmed, he will be my boss. Then I will implement his policies. But at this time, my boss are the people of Hamtramck. I don't know how some people don't understand this equation. I mean, it's very simple. And I cannot be held responsible for people's statements. I was asked, for example, about the statement of one of our commissions that I disagree with, which is a very aggressive statement. And I kept telling them, I'm not responsible for a commissioner who is in a volunteer position. Yes, we appoint them, but they don't get compensated. So if he writes something on his page, why am I responsible for that? Then I was asked to provide evidence that I condemn that statement. Luckily, the conversation between me and the law and some newspaper was saved. And I took a video of the thread with multiple newspapers. They reported 2 sentences out of 15 or 20 sentences that I said. So I printed those and I sent it to them, which include, this statement does not represent the city or the mayor. And if you want to know my stance about anti-Semitism, please go back to our resolution that we passed the year before to condemn anti-Semitism. That was not reported by the media. That's why I tell you that the media is biased. So they were like, prove to us that you said that. I was like, for sure. It's saved. I printed it and I sent it to them. And I even took a video of the thread of the conversation. So, and I said, I'm willing to go back to you and show you in person what I said. So all these things are not fair to hold you responsible for someone else's statement or somebody else's comment. Are we in the United States or are we in North Korea where everyone has to have the same opinion? That's not fair. I'm responsible for what I write, responsible for what I say. Yes, if someone is an official employee of the city, like the city manager or the clerk, and they do something crazy, we have to do as a government something to discipline them. But if it's a volunteer position that they don't get compensated, all I can say is I disagree and I condemn that, and that's what I said. And I don't agree with that, and this doesn't represent the city, and it doesn't represent the mayor. And then I proved to them as well that he worked under the previous administration as well. He was in the zoning board before I came. The misinformation was that I appointed him after he said this statement. You see how the media twists things? And so they asked for the date. Is it really? Everything that was mentioned was based on deception and misinformation. I appointed him, this person, in February 2022, the second month when I took the office. Before that, he was in the zoning board. So he resigned from the zoning board, and then he joined the planning commission. So I printed everything, the resolution of appointment, when it was confirmed by the city council, because the city council has to vote on this appointment. And if I decide to discipline someone, it has to be confirmed by the city council, because the mayor position is honorary here. It's not, I don't have the absolute power to take action without the approval of this council. This council, this body, is more powerful than me. They can block any decision I want to do, if they want. They don't want to understand that reality either. So with that, we end this session, and we go back actually to the public comment. Second round of public comment. Thank you.
Mark Corey, do you want to speak again?
Right,
2
just want
minutes.
to mention just a couple things. Yes, I think, I saw the entire Senate hearing. I think it wasn't that long, it was like 45 minutes or something like that, but most of the talk was done by Senator Cruz. And actually it was Senator McCormick that mentioned about Israel 3 times, yes or no. In other words, do you support the national homeland for the Jews being the state of Israel? You never really said yes or no. That was a question that I thought probably should have answered. And I don't know what your answer is on that. Maybe you like it, maybe you don't. I mean, I don't know how you feel about that, but it was something that you did answer. If it's one that's going to sink you, it's going to be that question. Because that one you didn't give the yes or no answer to McCormick, who served in Iraq. And that's something obviously America really supports, as we know, the great state of Israel, okay? I'm being a little bit facetious here. But yeah, and what are we going to do? The better question would be who supports the current peace plan, okay? Who supports it? You know, he says he supports it, the 21-point peace plan. What is happening now in Israel? They're bombing them again. Okay, they're killing more people. Nobody's saying anything about it. So it's important that this topic be brought up. It's important that our local politicians be on the right side of the issue. Okay, so that's why I want to make sure that everybody here does in fact support the peace in Palestine to end the genocide. So it's important thing we can do here on a foreign policy issue is to see that the 6,000 people who've died have not died in vain. We can stop the killing. It's important. What I consider. Thank you.
Thank you. Andrew Robinson?
Mr. Mayor, members of the council, I come tonight to speak to you not as a resident of the city, although I come to speak to you as president of AFSCME Local 666. I would like to thank you for passing the contract that we have negotiated with the mayor and with the review of Alex and of course the city attorney's office. As always, it was a great negotiation and I thank all of you for your hard work on it, Amir as well. I also would like to point out that I did have several of my members here today. You may not see a lot of us as we're the smaller union in the city, but we do a lot to support the police department, the fire department, we run public services, etc. So I just wanted to thank you all for that, and that's it. Thanks.
Diane Furkan?
Good evening, Council and Mayor. So as we know that our SNAP food benefits are on pause for the month of November, and I just wanted to bring up there are a couple of groups in Hamtramck that help our residents, our families, and I just want to touch base on that because I'm just asking for the community during this time, if you're able to provide a monetary donation or a food donation to these groups, I know that they would greatly appreciate it. I'm concerned about this pause in our food stamps because, again, many of our residents use it to feed themselves or their families. I'm concerned about the families in our housing commission. So with that, every week, Queen of Apostles, the church, runs a soup kitchen. They feed about 60 families weekly. And the last Friday of each month, they feed about over 100 more families or 400 individuals. This is a kind of soup kitchen where you stay in your car, or if you are a walker, you bring your wagon or your cart and they fill it up. There's also the Detroit Friendship House. This is a client choice pantry that allows the residents to come in and shop up their shelves, and I know that they could always use extra food donations. There is the Hamtramck Mutual Aid, which is a group in our community that supports and helps residents by sharing resources, services, and information. And finally, the Muslim Family Services also provides support to our residents, hot food meals, food pantry, any other essentials, as well as resources. In fact, today they were giving out not one, but 2 comforters to anyone that needed it. So for the price or the cost of a couple nights going out to McDonald's, getting your Starbucks, getting a pizza, I'm asking the community to step in and help these organizations. Maybe the next time you're shopping at Costco or Sam's Club, pick up a couple of bigger items and drop them off until we know that our food stamps are going to be, back on track. Thank you so much.
Thank you. Tiara? Your last name, Tiara, sorry?
B.A.
B.A.?
Yes.
Okay.
Hello, Mayor. Hello, Council. My name is Tiara B.A. I serve as an alternate for the ZBA. Back in May, I asked our DDA manager if we had some type of database to help businesses that wanted to come to Hamtramck know about our zoning ordinances and what was available for them to open up their businesses before coming to the ZBA and us having to say no initially. So since then, I've attended the MAP conference. I found out we didn't have anything available back in May. But now we are a part of the Michigan Main Street program using property data and tracking. And that's pretty much the redevelopment that I was hoping for our city. So my question tonight is very simple. How are we moving forward with this database and who is in charge of the database? That is all. Thank you.
I guess Isabel can answer that question. Are you in touch with her since she's in the CPA? Or
Yeah, I'm happy to set a meeting with anyone who wants to hear more about Main Street, and it's specific to some of the parcels that are downtown, just from a data set perspective, but it's a really good practice for us to expand across the city.
Yeah, thank you. It was a long process. I know the DDA, which I'm a member of, we went through a lot of steps until, to get approved as the Main Street. And we had to take some kind of tests, and that took hours and hours, and every member, there has to be a certain number to do stuff. And then we had so much help from the staff. They did a great job, preparing everything they needed. And so I want to thank everyone who made it possible. From now on, I think the work is not done. We have a lot more to do. I recommend that you keep in touch with Isabel and see what's new about this project. But we are moving forward, and it's going to make a lot of things better for our businesses and for our residents. Thank you.
That's all for public comment, Mr. Mayor.
All right, with that, we come to the end of our session tonight. We're going to have a closed session. We're going to try to make it short in case someone wants to wait for us outside.
You're going to reopen the meeting for closed session? Or
No.
I don't think we're going to have a vote. So,
Adjourn the meeting.
yes.
Can I get a motion to
I do motion
begin
to adjourn.
closed
Second.
session?
All right, thank you. So,
It's 8:24.
8:24. All right, guys, thank you so much. We'll have the closed session and we'll be